is wonderful. Wow. I've had all kinds of technical...
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Technical issues all day today. It's been crazy. What's happening in this...
Mike's Daily Podcast.
It's Mike Matthews, and I have to use the internet sometimes, and I do a remote review of things at my job, at my other job. And did you know you have this podcast with Mike Matthews complaining about the internet? Yes, first world problems, but
Mike's Daily Podcast.
It's really annoying when the internet is so slow. It's really annoying. Really annoying indeed. So,
Mike's
welcome to
Daily
episode
Podcast
2000.
Yeah!
I don't know even if you're going to hear this podcast because it may take too freaking long to upload the podcast. It's scary, everybody. It's scary like Halloween scary. And probably not going to bring you a podcast tomorrow because of Halloween. It's funny, one of my employees told me, I can't come in today because I'm working on my house. My family's doing a haunted house for tomorrow. Wow. And Elon Musk, meanwhile, is he's telling people at Twitter, hey, I've just taken over. I'm a gazillionaire. And all you managers, give me a list of people I can fire. Yes. Job cuts across the board. So that attitude of, I can't come in because I have a sore finger in my nose in my Halloween, that's gonna dissipate very soon.
Right? Good.
As soon as, I guess 4 people with knowledge of the matter said that he was going to start letting people go this weekend. The layoffs at Twitter would take place before the day after Halloween.
And here's today's podcast picture.
It's a podcast picture. We'll go back in time. No, we're not going to go back in time. We're going to be present. You and I are present at the moment. Let's go to the present and see a cool Halloween display in Podcastro Valley. We'll post that. It's very scary. And I'm dressed as a vampire. I'm always dressed as a vampire. But I'm bald, so if bald vampire means Nosferatu. I'm Nosferatu. Wait, look at my shadow. It's so scary. With my cool jacket with the high collar. The late great Basil the Boxer. Aw, one Halloween, we dressed him up with these cool little Swiss Miss looking braids. These blonde braids that came out from this little thing that you could wear. It makes you look like you have braids, kind of like a Willie Nelson type thing. So, let's see. The layoffs at Twitter would take place before November 1st when employees were scheduled to receive stock grants as part of their compensation. Boo-hoo. Such grants typically represent a significant portion of employees' pay. By laying off workers before that date, he must avoid... Oh, he's going to try to avoid paying the grants. I see. Elon Musk, who is 3 years younger than me.
That's enough. Put down the mic.
Wow. He arrived he took ownership of Twitter on Thursday, arrived at the company's San Francisco headquarters actually last Wednesday, began meeting employees. That must have scared those little, it's all snowflakes at Twitter. Like just the, oh my God. Like they stare at their smartphones all day long. They watch the video game players, and that's why that guy, Mr. Beast, is number 1 on YouTube. Because everybody's watching him play video games. All right. While he initially said he wanted Twitter to be a freewheeling place for all kinds of commentary and would bring back banned users like Trump, he said Friday he made it clear that such changes would not happen immediately. Instead, he's going to form that council, the Content Council. All right, very good. That's all I have for that part of the show. But yes, the reliance on internet to move smoothly, it's you take it for granted when it's not moving smoothly. That's fascinating, isn't it? So what I did yesterday was, my lovely lady friend said, hey, I think that the kitten should sleep with me in my bedroom with the litter, the kitty litter and all that stuff in there. And I said, no. So I went over and slept on the couch, and I didn't realize how unpleasant that is and so uncomfortable. But what I learned was that after a little while, I did go into my bedroom, and the kitten was in there, and he was zooming around, and you cannot sleep with a kitten in the room, basically is what I'm trying to say. But they're so cute. Hey, one of the biggest trials in Scientology history has revealed how celebrity members used the church to skirt law enforcement. This according to witnesses and experts. This came from Insider.com. A judge presiding over Danny Masterson's trial tried to keep the Church of Scientology out of the courtroom, but key witnesses have already opened Pandora's box, highlighting what makes the church tick. The women testified that the church covered up their rapes and protected Masterson, a lifelong member. Wow. Masterson is a second-generation Scientologist, and the 3 rape accusers are all former members of the church. One of the biggest trials in Scientology history. As we go outside a cafe anyway, where we bring you Mike's Daily Podcast, somewhere in Podcastro Valleyton, the last place on earth. Although the Church of Scientology is not on trial with Masterson, facets of its operation are woven throughout testimony. The trial is demystifying the organization, particularly its celebrity allure and hierarchy, in a way many have never seen before. Let's see. A church spokesperson disputed the testimony made in court by witnesses and added that the church demands that its members abide by the laws of the land and that the church cooperates with law enforcement. A accuser of Masterson, identified as Jane Doe 1, after emotionally recounting the multiple instances she alleged that Masterson raped her, acknowledged that some 20 years after the incident, she still felt Scientology's invisible hand. On Tuesday, an accuser identified as Jane Doe 3 had a panic attack while talking about how the church officials gaslit and punished her for attempting to internally report a rape. The prosecution has planned to call prominent former Scientologist and American singer Lisa Marie Presley, daughter, of course, of Elvis, as she and Jane Doe 1 knew each other, and she was one of the first people Jane Doe 1 claimed she confided in about the whole alleged crime. And a church spokesperson said claims that celebrities are given special treatment is false. This all according to Insider.com. And Jane Doe 3, by the way, on Tuesday testified she was instructed by church officials not to use the word rape and was told that she... What? I can't say that on my podcast. That's pretty explicit. Wow. Well, get all the details there at Insider.com. Interesting. Well, that was all I had, really. I was going to... Should I do that? Okay. Real quick. Because we need a little levity in this wonderful podcast after all the whining. Here are some thoughts from Winky, who emails me. She used to email my mom, and now she emails me. I've been watching my weight. It's still there. she says. Finally figured out the reason why I look so bad in pictures. It's my face. That's not good. Winky. If a woman says, do what you want, do not do what you want. Stand still, do not blink, don't even breathe, just play dead. I'm so glad I was young and stupid before there were camera phones. Brain, I can see you're trying to sleep. Can I offer you a selection of your worst memories from the last 10 years? I've reached that age where my brain goes from, you probably shouldn't say that, to, what the heck, let's see what happens. And one more. How to parallel park. Number 1, park somewhere else. I tell you what, there are so many funny things in that email that I might just have to revisit that at some point in another podcast. If you even hear this podcast, which I am told uploading is going to be a nightmare because of the current internet service that I have. But here outside a cafe anyway, somewhere in Podcaster Valley, look who's here.
Hello, Mega Master, it's Madame Rootabega on the ace. I love that it is Halloween tomorrow. Oh!
Do you like all the trick-or-treaters?
Yes.
Do you like to give people treats?
Yes.
Do you like to give them the other thing?
No.
You should trick people tomorrow instead of treating them. Just trick them. Just to say, you want candy? Give me 50 push-ups. Something like that. Trick them. Be very annoying. It's your chance to be annoying, unless you already take every chance you can to be annoying. But that's either here or there or anywhere or up there or whatever. Look who else is here.
Hello there, Mike. This is Valentino, the Burger King attendant.
And this is Bison Bentley.
Mike, we're really feeling bad that you're having the internet problems today.
Yeah, internet baby.
It might have to do with Chrome. I think Chrome is not working correctly here at Cafe Anyway. Should I switch to Edge? Should I switch to that Safari? What? At any rate, Cafe Any Rate. It is time now for the wonderful segment, Let's Go Back with Matthews, to a time when he was on the radio doing some fun stuff, doing some strange stuff, as we heard in the last podcast. Very bizarre. I'm going to go back a little bit further. Let's go to another time when I was doing the country thing. These all take place back in the country years. Let's see. Here we go.
You understand, as well as After Midnight with Blair Garner, and it's 11:40, and that means the country quiz at 10:30.
No, let's not do a country quiz. We always do. These always pop up on the country quiz thing.
I don't believe it. You're shaving your chest now?
Shop for pet food and pet supplies. You should be shopping at the...
Contestant is Michelle from...
Why am I so many country quizzes on this thing?
Oh, man, I heard about that digital.
Oh, look, it's Homer the Simpson guy, I think, or trying to be. Anyway.
What does Ventura County need that it doesn't have yet? You and I are being visited at my table by the stage of the K Santa Fe Cafe by our busboy and his wife, our only waitress who wants to know my order.
Oh, man, what do you want again? I've got all kinds of stuff on the menu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Salad.
You got it.
That's great. Hey, Homer.
Oh, man, I heard about that digital thing where they make people's wrinkles go away, like Mick Jagger. They make his wrinkles go away. Can they do that to me?
You're a cartoon character. They just... All they got to do is stop adding lines to your face. You'll just make it a smooth thing. And you'll look young.
Oh, cool. If I work for Disney, will they do the same thing?
They'll charge a little extra though.
Hey, this is John for Thousand
Oh
Oaks
my
Toyota.
gosh!
Have you?
On the way,
That
Shania
predicted
Twain,
the-
Brooks and Dunn, Martina McBride, and the new Willie Nelson tune coming up too. Here's Reba McEntire. The Heart is a Lonely Hunter. It's
Wow.
11:03.
Ribba. He said, did you hear that? And I'm sorry, Colony House jumped in and tried to drown him out. But Homer said, he wanted to work for Disney. He does work for Disney now. How weird is that? Okay, that was the segment. Let's go back with Matthews. Now, time for the Mike Matthews New Tunes Feud. Going to play you 2 songs. You tell me which one you like better, that kind of thing. This is a group called Colony House, and this song is Landlocked Surf Rock is the name of this. They are going to be, I think from what I heard, they're going to be performing over at the Ryman Auditorium coming up soon. That's according to a radio station I listen to out of Nashville called Lightning 100.
California techie in a cowboy hat is dancing by himself beneath the disco ball. While the preacher's outside smoking Chevy Jesus with the homeless on his way to get a tattoo on his arm. Gotta love that land, like surf rock, I'm feeling kind of feeling like Joe.
Wow. All right. That's Landlocked Surf Rock by Colony House. They're a bunch of young guys. They kind of look like they're surfer dudes almost, but I guess they're out in, I don't know, it looks like they're out of Nashville. Who knows? If you know, you can call me 336MM Daily. 3 + 3 = 6. MM is a Mike Matthews Daily. Isn't what this podcast has been for a couple days, but I won't be. I won't be tomorrow. I'm going to break the chain, the streak, because I got to do some looking around the neighborhood in Podcaster Valley. Check out Sandy Street. There are so many cool things on Sandy Street to check out, so I'm going to do that. Now, who is Colony House up against? Let's see. We have someone here named Maraschino. In the mid-'80s, Maraschino might be the spunky Susan desperately seeking love in a loveless town, or the carefree Nikki Finn from Who's That Girl? Another Madonna movie. Accused of murdering her boyfriend, but somehow finding a rollicking adventure out of it. Actually, Madonna is a good place to start with Maraschino, the brainchild of Piper DiRabo, the bloodiest but unbowed LA cult figure. Think Eva Babbitt with a synthesizer, whose music weaves the strange tales of an unfiltered outsider pop star arch hero in the midst of societal collapse. Okay? That sounds interesting. Can I hear something from her? No, I guess not. They did. Oh, okay, good. They did give me a link to her YouTube song. Here we go. This is Maraschino, Smoke and Mirrors. All right. She kind of looks a little Lana Del Rey-ish. Which one do you like better, Colony House or Maraschino? Call me 336MM Daily. 3 + 3 = 6. MM is the Mike Matthews Daily, is what this podcast tries to be. And I hope we talk again soon. Enjoy your Halloween. If I don't talk to you, enjoy. If I don't talk to you the day after that, enjoy your Dia de los Muertos. And with more ways to reach me and email me if you want, here is A-Frame. Happy Halloween!
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at MikesDailyPodcast.com.
Email Mike now at MikesDailyPodcast@gmail.com.
See you tomorrow. Bye!